performance by our guys. Really pleased with the way we played defensively. Done a good job so far in all of our games of guarding, and need to do that to be successful. Still thought we showed pretty good patience against the zone. Played against obviously a lot of zone again tonight, and didn't turn the ball over, which was really good offensively to have big assists and low turnovers. So pleased with our opening performance. A lot of work to do moving forward though.
I like the way how hard your guys were playing when they're up 28 and you got Bernard and Book out there diving for loose balls.
Yeah, well, that's that's the way we try to do things. The way we've tried to do it's the way we've tried to do things since I got here. Not to play the scoreboard, just play possessions, and again, just having a mentality that we're going to compete. I think guys did a pretty good job with that tonight, and we've done a good job of trying to work hard against teams that have very good scores. Like Bar for them is a good player. We made it hard for him to have a good night, which was good. I thought our attention to detail with scouting was good, and again, I think our guys played well for our first game.
Coach, you guys did an especially good job on the perimeter defending, and I think 4 for 29 for their 3 primary perimeter players. Was that a big key?
Yeah, that was a big key coming into the game. We knew their perimeter guys were, good 3-point shooters. Downing and Beer, especially, can really make shots. Austin Anderson can make a 3 when he's open and has some space. So we really tried to work hard. And, we gave up some one-on-one with Clyburn, and that was fine. We weren't going to help. And, he did a good job of making some plays, some tough baskets, but in terms of fouling the play, that was the play, and our guys did a good job of fouling.
How big was it for you guys to not only open the game strong, but then open the second half strong? Big 7-0 run, 9-0 run to.
Yeah, that was big. That just makes you relax a little bit, and then you can just play. We had one bad stretch there with some of the young guys where I was disappointed. They went on a quick run, and I called timeout and put the starters back in, and those guys played well for another couple minutes and kind of pushed it right back up. And, but that's some of the things we're going to go through, some of the growing pains we're going to go through with young players playing.
On the whole, what do you think of the freshmen mixing in tonight?
I thought they did well. They didn't have to play in any difficult situations though. That they were playing with a lead all night, and so it was pretty comfortable for them. But for opening performance, I thought they did some good things. Adonis made a couple threes early, which was good. Roper had some nice baskets. I thought defensively they were reasonably solid. Norris made a couple shots. It was good for those guys to make a basket or two. Landry unfortunately didn't maybe get anything finished in there that would have been nice to see him get a basket. But solid performance, solid.
I guess as young as this team is, you imagine seeing more of those freshman, sophomore total lineups going out there, or do you imagine keeping Milton Booker out there a lot?
Well, I hope Milton Booker out there a lot, but there's times when you're going to have to rest them, and there's times with fouls that those other guys are going to play. But certainly they're the most experienced guys on our team, our best players, so they need to be on the court a lot. It was nice to for those guys to 23 and 20 minutes. It was good for some of the other guys to get some reps, but they'll be out there a lot.
KJ said he was shooting 1,000 jumpers a day this summer. Have you seen him become a more consistent jump shooter?
Yeah, I think he's a better shooter. He's something we've worked on, with him since he got here, with a bunch of other things. He's obviously a terrific athlete. He's still a guy who's learning how to play hard all the time. He's learning how to play faster offensively and not just be explosive, when he's tip dunking or flying in for a highlight play, but being explosive and better with the ball. And that's really what he's got to continue to work on. But he's done a good job of getting up extra shooting, and we feel good about him taking an open 3-point shot, certainly.
Coach, you said your defense is probably a little bit ahead of your offense at this point with the as young as your team is, but you look pretty good on both ends of the court tonight. Do you still think that's the case?
Yeah, we're certainly further along defensively, and there's a lot of things we've got to get better at with that. But our effort defensively has helped us wipe away some mistakes. And defensively, when we play better teams, that won't be good enough because they'll be able to still execute under some pressure. But that's that's been a good start for us. I think offensively the best things about tonight were we took care of the ball. You know, we only had 6 turnovers. We had pretty good balance. We had some different guys getting some shots, making some baskets, and that's good for confidence moving forward. The guys have scored. You know, we got to play a lot of guys, so that was good tonight too.
Any other questions for Coach?
How's Blossom game healing up?
He's hanging in there. You know, we'll probably get into that decision, you know, a lot either this week or next week. Just kind of, you know, trying to watch him a little bit more and see exactly how close we think he is. But we, you know, we got to come to some decision here pretty soon. You know, I need to sit down with him and kind of evaluate that.
You like the aggression you see from staff tonight?
Yeah. I thought he played pretty well. He was cramping, so he only played 13 minutes because he was cramping on the side. We had a couple guys that were cramping. Book was too a little bit late in the second half. But I thought, you know, he was, you know, he's going to try to make shots. Thought he did some good things trying to sweep and drive it a little bit. You know, would have been nice to get him another 10 minutes of play. But, you know, I thought he did some good things there, especially early on.
3-point shooting, almost 40%.
Yep.
I think later on in the season, those looks probably won't be as clean.
Yeah, it'll be, you know, obviously with the way they were playing, they played some zone and you know, created some space for us to shoot in the zone, and obviously tried to, you know, protect from the inside game a little bit. So it left a few things open. You know, I think we're going to have to make, you know, we need to make 6 or 7 threes in a lot of games, you know, or more if we're going to win against good teams, at least that. So, you know, I'm very pleased with the percentage we shot. 39% is very good. There'll be some games where we'll shoot more shots than that. But we certainly have to have a mix to our game. We have to have some inside and outside play to be good.
Is Blossom game ahead of schedule, or what are doctors saying about him?
He's just kind of, I mean, I think he's doing about what they thought he would do. You know, there's no real like major setbacks or anything, but you know, at the same time, I don't think he hasn't exactly surprised us with, you know, how well he's moving either. I mean, it's a difficult injury, and it takes a lot of time. You know, he's just kind of in the process.
All right, thank you, Coach.